Bill, I declared that you are mostly dead, but that you've come back. Zombie Bill, undead, undying Bill, welcome back to Mostly Walking. Sean, we don't know what we're doing, and we really put it on you to figure out where to tell us to go.
Okay, so I'm guessing. I have a guess. I've got this map of what appear to be rooms, and there's a weird chain that sort of comes from out of frame, and I think that's where we are now, and it looks right because there's like a left and a right. So I think what this does is this is going to tell us like where the pits are.
Yeah.
So it looks like, but beyond that, I think we're gonna have to explore a little bit. So it looks like we can go either left or up. We already know we can go.
You
up.
guide us, Sean. I trust you so much.
All right, let's go up and explore where there's not a pit.
Yes, not a pit, Bill.
All right, so right led us Pitly.
That's true.
All right.
And we're about to die. Oh, I bet
Hey!
this is where the scythe is. Scythes. I see scythes.
An image of a rose has been carved into that
Roses.
tile. An
Yes.
image of a rose has been carved into that tile. That tile is engraved with a skull and crossbones.
Oh wait,
Stop.
so three roses.
3 roses,
Yeah.
a scythe, a crown, a dove, and bones.
So 3 roses.
Alexander feels the tile he's standing on shift beneath his feet. Uh-oh!
What?
Looks like every rose.
Oh god, I didn't change the overlay.
Spikes and you're out.
Oh man, the overlay was wrong. Everyone missed us dying, but don't worry. Here, let me show you exactly where we were.
Whatever.
The overlay was
We didn't-
wrong.
It was just on us.
That's the whole show, right? We don't
Yeah. Oh, Trump, but I'm sorry. Trump is trying to keep everyone under control.
Here's what's confusing to me. There's 3 flowers that we could go to.
Chat was cleared by a moderator.
Yeah,
Dude.
so walk me through it again.
So three roses, a scythe, a crown, a dove, and bones.
Wait, read the whole thing.
Okay, 3 roses laid upon the bower, a scythe for he who cuts the flower, a crown, a dove, most noble race, thy bones make sacred this dread place. Roses, somehow roses, scythe,
Well, first of all, let's determine what's the
Crown.
most noble race.
dove. I think it's a dove.
Yeah, wait. So
Dove bones.
Wait.
I see a path, except I don't know which roses to do.
Yeah, so it was a rose, a
3
scythe.
roses. 3 roses.
That's not possible.
Well, sure, it's possible. Okay, so we went down and it didn't work, but if you go up, and then you
Wait.
go down left.
Oh, tic-tac-toe, 3 roses in a row.
3 roses in a row.
A scythe?
Scythe. And then
Probably
a
up.
crown. And a
So-
dove.
So go up. So
So
go up.
going up, yeah.
And then a crown and a dove.
Down left. Yeah.
Crown.
And
Alexander feels the tile he's standing on shift beneath his feet.
Shit!
I think it
Uh-oh!
must have been, maybe it's the other crown.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, those like Indiana Jones stars.
Oh.
Yes.
3 spikes and you're out.
Oh, it was the upper crown, man. Shit. Okay, so let's go through it one more time. 3 roses, a crown,
No. Three roses, a scythe, a crown, a dove, and
a wife.
bones.
Okay, wait.
I think it's 4 roses and a crown royal.
Okay, so and then we go a scythe. And then
Scythe. And then it must be the crown up, and then the dove upper left,
and then
Is that
what
a
is it?
dove?
It's a.
and then the bones and bones.
Oh yeah, the bones.
But see, we can go dove and bones, and this is bullshit.
I'm not denying that this is bullshit.
Nice.
Unreal. Boom.
So you did some stuff. Good job.
All right.
Clicking the wrong portion of
Wait,
this.
where are we?
Where are we? Is there a map?
I think we can go up.
All right. Well, I'll go up. I think up's a good idea.
Go it up.
It's a shield.
Go it up. Are you sure? It looks like a
Can you take the shield?
Andean.
Holy shit! If we had a shield, we could block an arrow from that one dude.
Yeah.
Hi, Cat.
Alexander takes the shield from the wall.
And shoves it
Watch
in
this.
his mascot.
I'm not saving. Everyone in chat wants me to save, but that's not how labyrinths are done. We got to one-shot this. Hello, Shira the cat.
Maybe you should save though.
Bill has so much confidence. I actually have. I don't really know how this map works, but.
Alright, so let me walk up here. Do you know where we are, Sean?
I think maybe.
Oh!
Alexander hears the distant sounds of a wild animal somewhere in the maze of rooms.
That's
Maybe
terrifying.
it's not a minotaur.
I'm going up.
Okay, now
That's it. There's
according
a
to my thing, the room to the right is not a room, but then there are rooms beyond it. Maybe.
It's a
Oh,
trap.
shit.
The doors have sealed Alexander inside,
It's a trap.
and the
a
ceiling
trap,
is
Sean.
coming down.
Hole in
Alexander's
the
hands will
ceiling?
be crushed to pieces in those gears.
Brick.
He can't stop them
Brick!
with his bare
Brick!
hands.
Oh shit, brick!
Shit, brick.
In a desperate
Brick.
move, Alexander throws a brick into the grinding gears. The brick is caught
Oh,
between
we're
two
so good.
cogs. The gears
So
shriek
good.
and shudder. The
Oh,
mechanism
thank God you're
grinds
a
to a halt. The
basketball
ceiling
champ.
is stuck. The trap is sprung.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh,
Good
God.
job. Good
I'm
job.
sprung, too, if I may say so. Sean, am I going the right way?
Yeah, you can go up or down.
Go down.
Oh,
What happens if I go right?
You can go right, but then that looks like a dead end. But try it. Maybe there's something
Alexander
there.
hears growling, so faint as to seem born of his fired imagination rather than of any living creature.
does that mean he's hungry? Use the hole in the
walls
wall.
of the catacombs are rough and cold to the touch.
Can you look through here?
Ooh, that's a smart idea. Alexander sees...
Alexander puts
Nothing.
the hole in the wall on the wall. It seems to shudder in revulsion at the mere touch of the cold stone.
That's new, isn't it?
Alexander peers through the
No.
hole in the wall and sees nothing of interest.
Well, weak.
What a tease wall.
Alexander takes the hole in the wall off the wall.
Okay, so if we go back left, we can go up twice, and then that looks like another dead end.
So should I not be going here?
No, I think we gotta explore it. Is what
Yeah.
I think. Oh shit! No, that's not.
Sounds! A trap floor!
Oh,
Wait, hold on.
Alexander
Lamp.
seems to have fallen to a lower
my
level
God.
of the catacombs.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Wherever he is, the place sure is dark.
Tinderbox, tinderbox.
Alexander can't even see his hand in front of his face.
What? Why? Wait, why didn't this happen last time?
gonna be eaten by a grue.
Oh my god, anti-grew maneuver. Go up, use a tinderbox.
Alexander takes the candle from his tinderbox
Anti-crew maneuver.
and uses the flint in the box to light it.
It casts no light.
That's why it's dark in here. A torch is out.
Alexander lights the extinguished torch and
Okay.
puts his tinderbox away.
I'm not sure where I am.
You could have gone down. So left or down.
Let's go down. Straight down all day.
Think. Okay. Wait. So down. This is the second down. Wait. Don't go down again.
All right, where do I go?
There's a snake there? I guess go left.
There's a snake. Oh, you don't want to go in there. There's a snake in there.
As he walks through the doorway,
Shit.
Alexander gets a very bad feeling about this room.
No.
Did I miscount it?
No.
I fucking miscounted it. God damn it.
Sean, damn it. Not again. We've been sucked into this orifice so many times.
Next.
Don't
I
just
want to go.
wonder.
God damn it.
All right.
Now, where are we again?
I don't know where we
So
sit.
here's the room where we fell.
Really?
Yeah.
No. Really?
Yeah, because we went down and you said that we could go... You said down here was a snake.
Snake!
Oh, I see. Alright. That's clearly not a snake.
Nope. That's probably.
Okay, so maybe this is where you can go left. Oh, that's okay. There's a pit. Yeah. So
Wandering.
the left before was a pit. Don't go down. Don't go down. Don't go down.
Go left? Go left or
Go
go left?
left. Go left.
Left.
Either way, up.
Up.
Either way.
Up. Ooh.
Oh, it's a mural.
Oh shit! Save. Save something.
A very beautiful, very dusty tapestry hangs on the wall.
Move it.
Alexander does not see anything unusual about or under that tapestry, and the tapestry itself is much too heavy to take.
What?
So, yeah, hold it up.
Straight hole?
There's no reason to use that on the tapestry.
What the? Where did
The
it
hole in the
go?
wall must not like something on the other side of the wall. He immediately runs away in terror. Alexander hopes he doesn't get into a situation where he really needs the hole in the wall.
Well,
Fuck! Oh! I can't... Oh! Oh my god!
There's no reason to use that on the tapestry.
Oh, there's totally a reason.
Oh my god.
Can we burn? Oh no, you tried that.
Alexander sees nothing of interest about that.
Oh. Oh, do we reload? Store. I got...
That's weak. That's weak. What about the other wall? Will it work on the? Because there's, I don't know.
Alexander puts the hole in the wall on the wall. It seems to shudder in revulsion at the mere touch of
There's
the cold
something
stone.
important about this wall. Although I'm really annoyed that the way the game shows you is by
Alexander
reminding
takes
you
the
you're
hole in the
fucked
wall
if you
off
didn't
the
save.
wall.
Wait, you should have looked through it.
No, that's just, that's the same old wall, I bet.
I'll look. Watch my humoring. Watch this.
Alexander peers through the hole in the wall and sees nothing of interest.
Yeah.
Tease wall.
Alexander
Okay, I don't see another way. I don't see another way to get over to behind the tapestry
I'm gonna
area.
remember that and see if there's something we can pick up in here. Anything important about this area?
You can go down. Yeah, no pits around there. You can do whatever. If you go left and then down, that's a dead end. That looks kind of shiny. I don't know.
Shiny.
Hard to tell.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like an emoticon, but this is before emoticons, so no.
It looks like an emoticon, but
Okay,
slightly shiny.
so you can go left and then up, and then left, and then up. I don't see pits around here at all. Like,
Well, I'm going as fast as I can, man.
man.
Ooh, uh-oh. We're heading north.
Okay, so now you can go any direction, right or left or up.
Going right. What's right?
Right. Keep going right.
Sean, are you just looking at the doors?
Yeah. Well, I can see.
Uh-oh.
So okay, wait. So
Alexander
this is
hears the sound of a wild beast again. This time so loud that the creature itself seems to be in the same room with him. The noises are coming from the other side of the east wall.
Oh.
Oh shit! Wait! Save! Okay, so this wall, this is the wall that had the tapestry on the other side of it. Like on the other side of it. But maybe the Minotaur has a secret door or something that it can go through.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Hold on. Watch this.
Alexander puts the hole in the wall on the east wall.
I heard that chime.
Do it.
And the wall trembles slightly with dread at the clammy feeling of the stones.
Look through that shit, Alexander.
Alexander peers through the hole in the wall and sees just another room in the catacombs.
God damn it. But wait, it wasn't... Oh!
What?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Not just another room at all. So that's why Alexander couldn't find the Minotaur's lair. At least Alexander now knows the lair exists, somewhere in the maze on the other side of this wall.
Okay, but we can get back to it.
While Alexander contemplates what he's just seen, the hole in the wall, frightened by the Minotaur, makes a run for it.
I hate that we were
Alexander
actually
hopes
screwed.
the little creature finds its way home to the Isle of Wonder.
Troll narrator. Alexander really better have had a save spot for that hole in the wall. What happens if I go elsewhere, Sean?
You can go up. We're gonna do a big circle around.
Mm-hmm.
You can go right.
Well, because what I'm worried about is if there's other notable hidden objects in here.
So if you go up in this next room, there's a dead end.
Cool.
That looks like a dead end. Okay.
You know, screw it. Let's go straight to where the Minotaur is.
Okay, I think you can get there this way. Go right.
Then I go right, down, left, up, or something like that.
Yeah. So this is the room that we fell into.
Yeah. And then so we go down, left, up, right, or something like that.
Yeah, but don't go left yet. Don't go left here. Go down. And down again, and then left.
Oh.
A, select start.
Alright, then we're gonna go left, we're gonna go up. Come on, baby. Oh, here it comes. Oh, it's growl.
That's
Come
terrifying. Maybe save?
Maybe save with Bill, mostly Bill.
Now...
This tapestry looks familiar.
Does it
Yeah,
really?
you think?
Now let's see.
Jesus Christ.
I don't feel anything.
You never do.
Aha! A hidden latch.
Alexander triggers the little latch.
The
A
little
secret
latch.
door rolls open.
Now we're just mega fucked.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see what's on the other side.
No!
Whoa!
Holy shit.
Please don't hurt me!
Okay.
Your struggles are useless.
It's the Minotaur, and he's struggling with a winged one's girl. She must be Lady Celeste.
Alright, what do I do?
Red scarf?
Going assault.
Oh, red, yeah.
Alexander steps forward, determined to use anything at hand to save the girl. But before he can do anything,
You there, human! Help me! Help!
Okay. Lead him.
Dares enter my lair.
I ask you to release your captive or suffer the consequences.
You've got to make him charge into lava.
Alright.
Never. You die, human.
as the
voices
Minotaur
are
advances to
incredible.
attack, Alexander slowly backs away
Okay.
until he can back away no more.
Do it now.
Alright, no, I can't do any clicking yet.
Little man. Ah.
Oh! Scarf!
Alexander,
Scarf!
his back
Scarf!
inches from the fiery pit, tips the Minotaur with the Red Queen's scarf.
Yep.
Look here, you bully. Nice, bright red.
Red. Now you die.
The Minotaur drops from sight amidst the consuming flames. Slowly, his scream fades as well.
Have you been harmed, Lady Celeste? Are you all right?
No, I am not all right. I assume you do not intend to leave me tied up on this vile monstrosity.
Let's throw her in the fire.
Of course not. Sorry. Let's see. If you'll give me a moment, I'll have these untied in no time.
I can't wait that long. Look, I wear a small dagger just inside my belt. It should be enough to cut the rope.
Oh, all right. I've got it, Lady Celeste.
I say we
Here we
leave
go.
her.
You just leave her.
That voice acting was like bad DM
Thank
quality.
you.
That was
You may
really
keep the
bad.
dagger as a gift for saving my life.
That's very generous.
Forget it. Do you mind if we just get out of here now?
You take all of the skulls and thing? No, I guess not. Never mind.
Loot. As they
The
just
Winged
walk out.
One's guards, bored with the pointless waiting, are startled by the sound of rock moving against rock.
Lady Celeste, find thee well.
I'm quite well, thanks to the bravery of a mere human. So much for your superior intellects.
Yes, milady.
Now bring him along. I'm going home.
Ooh. Sauron's eyes everywhere.
Oh dear.
I see you
That
have
looks
proven
unpleasant
yourself
every
the
time.
hero of the prophecy.
Let's hear more.
Well, I am expected to thank you for saving my daughter's life. So I thank you. I am
Jesus,
obliged to
these
thank you for the
guys!
restoration of our sacred catacombs. It means much to our people. We have already begun the process of clearing the deadly traps from its rooms. It is
Oh, good.
also my duty to grant you a visit with the Oracle. So this I do. I will grant you the freedom to leave here unharmed, despite my orders to the contrary from the Crown. But there, my obligations to you end. I have no love for Alhazred, but he is my liege, and if Princess Cassima trusts him and wishes to wed him, my guards will take you to the Oracle now. When your time with her is through, I want you to leave the
yeah.
city of the Winged Ones and never return. I don't know who you are or what you want here, but I will not disobey my crown further.
I thank
Okay.
you, Lord Azure. I will respect your wishes.
You're a total douche, but seriously, I guess thank you or something.
Sweet, lawful, neutral dude. Whoa!
Whoa!
Hail to thee, great oracle. Lord Azure sends you this wingless mail.
Is she a
It
statue?
appears that he solved the cliffs of
I don't
logic
know.
and...
Defeated the Minotaur in his lair.
Whoa! Whoa!
Alexander
So
came out of
this
that
is the one
cave
that
well fed.
haunts my pool of late. Welcome, young seeker. What knowledge do you desire?
Does Cassima
Princess
like
Cassima.
me?
Whatever you can tell me, great oracle.
Ah, of course, the princess. That explains my images. Let us see what we can see. I see a maiden, lovely and pure, but surrounded by evil. She's a rose set amidst bitter thorns. It is her fate
Bitter
to be the pawn
thorns.
of dark powers, and yours to try to redeem her.
Ooh.
How? How do I redeem her?
Bring her blue
Fate
pages.
is not like the cut of a blade, yet one, but rather like the myriad of paths formed when a hammer cracks ice. I will
What?
tell you what I can, but what will actually come to pass is up to you. I see that any attempt to reach the girl will force you into battle, a struggle against a dark force. If you lose, your life will be forfeit.
Who must I fight?
A great darkness surrounds your adversary,
Okay.
preventing me from seeing seeing clearly. I can only make out the shape of a black cloak. But before this final struggle, I see an infiltration. A dangerous game of hide-and-seek in corridors filled with enemies. The risks are high, but it is the only way to reach the one you seek.
Really?
Maybe we can
There's
rescue
more
her
than
before
one
the
way into
infiltration.
this place. Your choice will dictate much.
What else to see, mighty Oracle?
Ah!
Oh, such pain.
You've gone through a bony vagina hundreds of times, haven't you?
Spirits crying out for revenge. These shades could help you destroy the dark force
gonna give
if
us
they were to be
shades?
brought back from their spiritual form. Yet this is only one possible path to your destiny.
Yeah, okay, that's
I'm
what every
afraid
fortune
this
teller
is
says.
getting beyond me. I know very little about the afterlife. I can only advise getting counsel from the druids.
Droids?
Be
Druids?
warned.
Droid.
The druids are reclusive and dangerous. They might aid you, or they might destroy you.
Like everything
their
else in
island.
this stupid
The
story.
druid's nature is hidden in the mists. There is nothing more I can do for you, except to give you this.
Is it a lamp?
More
It is
lamps.
water from the sacred pool.
Mutagen.
That and my blessing.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Thank you,
Oracle.
great Oracle.
Wait, dude, what about... Okay, whatever. Shit, so...
Alright, here's-
There was...
Hold on, let me. First things first. I'm gonna save this, and I'm gonna go back up the mountain to get the thing in the room that I didn't get before. What were you saying, Sean?
Yeah, I'm worried that we left something in the labyrinth. And I'm also
Yeah,
a little
our
worried that
innocence.
when you climb up here, they're gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Worried about lots of... Oh no, you can do this.
Eat the berries.
This thing.
Alexander
Yeah,
doesn't want to touch anything in the Minotaur's foul lair.
Totally does, though.
Yeah, that's actually exactly what I
Alexander,
wanted.
apparently confused by being in the deserted Minotaur's lair, missteps into the
Are
fiery
you
pit.
kidding me?
Are you what
fucking
the-
kidding me? This is before A-Star, Sean.
Yeah.
This is the time before Pathfinding.
Next. From the frying pan into the fire.
It's not even a good pun. It's just, it's a sentence that uses the word fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, I think this is an ideal time to do a little Q&A, little wrap-up.
Alright, let's do it.
So, I thought that ending was total bullshit. Like, I don't know that, like, you know, because you talked about this last time, Sean, that they have to paint a background, and it's all, I mean, it's all hand-drawn, and then the pathing is laid on top of that as a much later step, but they have to make the interactable objects somehow stand out. So we're in a dark room with, like, whites and browns and reds, and then there's a blue dangly thing, and I click on it, and then I fall into fire! Ugh!
I mean, so conceivably, Sean, you could walk, like, manually walk around the fire.
Yeah, I know how to micro, Sean. But go on, sorry, what you were saying.
Oh god! Oh Jesus! Yes. Okay. No, it's like really awful design though, because it's such an arbitrary. Well, it's such an arbitrary thing to punish you for. Like, I mean, there's no reason for you to walk into that room and think that he's just gonna step into the huge fire. Like, why would you think that that was even a possibility?
Yeah, it's like, that'll teach you for being thorough.
Maybe that was the only thing that they could do. Like, maybe that was like the only interactivity they could think of for that room or something.
Maybe they
Or
just
maybe
had
they
like a
could-
death engineer who was done early, so he just made more places you die at.
God, I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. I mean,
Now hiring experienced death engineer.
there's something fundamentally arbitrary about parts of this game, and not just this game, but sort of the whole genre.
Yeah.
Or at least, I mean, like, at this time, in the 90s, these games were characterized by a certain amount of
Bullshit.
somewhat rational narrative puzzle solving, like, that can be a lot of fun, and a certain amount of just, like, really arbitrary sort of punishment. And... Or, you know, like, Sean, you were talking about you had to click exactly on the bee in order to examine the bee. And there was no feedback to let you know, like, no, that was not an accurate enough click. It looked entirely, until you clicked on the bee, like...
In the 5x5
right,
pixel square, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And there was no response. Like, that didn't exist. I don't know. Sometimes it does a good job of leading you. Sometimes it does a terrible job of leading you. Like, now I'm worried because we made it through this labyrinth, but there's a bunch of places in the labyrinth that we didn't go because we didn't. I mean, you know, we didn't go there.
Yeah.
What was there stuff there? Like, the shield is not on my map. So conceivably, if we hadn't walked through that room, we wouldn't have gotten shield.
Right. So we might just end up having to go back into the labyrinth every time we get stuck.
Awesome.
Well, I don't know, Bill. We spent a long time wandering around from island to island.
Yeah.
And eventually, it just turned out that we could just solve the maze as long as we had the tinderbox.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna need the old, infinite spool or whatever it is from the ancient.
From the myth.
Yeah, from the myth.
Yeah, I was wondering if we could unroll Casima's hair from someplace long enough that it would, like...
That's not bad.
I was thinking, that we would, like, maybe loop it through the hole in the wall and just, like, generate infinite spool.
But no, Sean, no, we needed the guide.
Needed the guide.
Again, the feely. That.
So I don't know if this might have been printed better in the original book, but it is hard to tell the pits from not pits.
Yeah.
I just want to tell you guys. I just want to let you know, like, I performed a service looking at this image and guiding you through the labyrinth. And it was not easy. Do not underappreciate.
Wow. I mean, Sean, I gotta say, the way that you said it had such conviction that I trusted. If you gave me candy, I would eat and enjoy the candy and report it to my doctor without shame.
That's right.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I don't know. Because there's also, like, there's a level of clarity in these. God damn it. Okay.
Cats just.
Thank you. Like, that poem, there were a bunch of different ways that we could interpret that poem that were equally valid. I just don't know what to say about that. Like, that's frustrating.
Yeah, and I especially love how it was like 3 roses and a crown, and we're like, all right, well, let's walk on the first rose, and we're dead. And I'm like, all right. It's like, look, it's 3 roses and then a dove and a crown and a scythe. But do it in the order that we kind of exactly want you to do, and there's 3 legitimate ways to do it, but just do it in our way. And now keep going.
I can't help but think about, like, modern adventure games, like a Telltale game. Well, Telltale, like, those games have a very different aesthetic when it comes to failure and death. But it's I can't help but think that, Sam and Max, there would have been just one way to get through the maze. Like, you would have had to figure that out. Or it would have actually been counting what you did so that you could take any of several valid ways. But to just sort of arbitrarily pick one of those roses and say, this is the first rose that you have to stand on.
I want to do one quick test here while we're going. I want to go see if we can trade some old lamps for new.
There's no reason to... Alexander pulls
We haven't
on.
used the lamp, though. I don't think we're going to be able to do it.
Alexander feels a...
Well, in the interest of the chat that voted lamp as the word of the day.
I'm strangely pulled to this island.
And... Oh.
Weak.
Oh, brutal. Alright, I want to check one more thing.
Hello.
Oh!
I
Can we
will
talk
be
to this
right
dude?
up.
It's the dude.
We gave away the ring,
No.
didn't we?
What can I do for you?
Damn it! Oh, Jesus. Can you talk to him? Can you,
I've saved it here because this will be the perfect docking start-off point for next time. But Bill, we have some silly music playing. We've named our save game file after you.
Right.
I don't know, what's your analysis of today's ongoings?
So I have a question. What did we actually get from eating that?
We got a knife, didn't we? Did we get a knife?
Yeah, we have a knife.
Did we? Do we?
Yeah, we got a dagger.
Okay, good. And a shield.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I mean, I just would say that the arbitrariness continues. And that was brutal, dude. There's been so much just reliance on the guidebook. I mean, that in itself is absurd. I think we were talking about before about, the multi-path, or, the thing with the multiple possible paths where only one was actually legit, is counting on some sort of trial and error. What I don't understand is how the hole, if we had lost the hole and saved the game, I don't know what would have happened. Maybe it went somewhere else. Maybe we could go retrieve it somewhere else, but
I don't know.
I kind of feel like they may have just killed us. We might have just been dead immediately.
Yeah.
Really, really dead.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing that happened in the 90s games. You could have save game destruction, where even in Doom, if you save the game and you have 4 health at the wrong time, it's done for. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I especially love Return to Zork is my favorite example of a BS game, where you need to Kitty, Shiro.
That's adorable.
Oh my God, Sean gets so many upvotes.
Upvote.
Give him upvotes. But I mean, Shiro's a very calm cat. You can do whatever you want to Shiro, and Shiro seems pretty cool with it.
She's pretty cool. She'll get antsy in a minute here, but
yeah, I mean, I've been watching My Cat from Hell with Jackson Galaxy, and I know that when you hold a cat, after a while, the moment's done. Because you can see the energy of the cat in the tail.
That's true. It arcs out the tail.
You're only doing 2 things to a cat, Sean. You're taking energy out of the cat or putting energy into the cat. And when you hold the cat,
is it a cat battery?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a little
Can
state
I
machine.
redeem it for carbon credits?
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what state and what the laws are around it, but your cat might be worth 20 cents right now.
Okay,
I think
alright.
if you charge up
Good
your
to
cat
know.
battery, then you get the assault. That's where that comes in, with the assault and cat battery.
Okay, alright, Bill.
But, okay, so here's the thing.
Yeah.
After the 2000, I think that game designers came up with... They faced the question of how do we prevent people from obliterating themselves with deadly saved games. And some of them don't let you save in as many places anymore to prevent that.
That's true.
Others have just... There's been a huge dumbing down of death, basically. You know? It's oh, you died. We're going to set you 2 feet back and we're going to take off 3 of your coins.
Well, I mean, autosaves, when they're done well, are really, I mean, they're a boon. They help solve this problem.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you're pointing out that it's possible, I mean, like any system, it's possible to do autosaving poorly.
Well, but it also used to not be auto. You had to just, like, there was a long time with shooters where you had to just continually save.
Right. Yeah.
And so hitting quick save was actually, like, just something you did every time you cleared a room. And that, that went on for, like, a decade.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like the last bastion of the utter BS, I'm screwed and the game didn't stop me from doing it, is multiplayer. Where you can make just bad decisions and just get slayed and there is no hope coming back. And you have to endure the consequences of your mistake till you're dead. But in single-player games, it's just like, well, look, you walked directly into a bank that was on fire and we're just going to make the screen more red.
Yeah.
And when you walk out, it won't be as red, and then it will stop being red at all.
I think single-player games these days, a lot of times they're like the game designer's like, okay, guys, it's like the lead designer says to the others, listen, the player paid a lot of money for this game, and we don't want to upset them. So what we're gonna do is pretend that they're in danger, but if they don't want to shoot the bad guys, they shouldn't have to. It's like Montessori school, basically.
Okay, but to play devil's advocate, Bill, because I am
I'm just talking.
Because I am that player.
Oh, because you're the devil, Sean.
You're the devil.
I knew your hair was red for a reason.
That's right, you guys caught me. I mean, like, to a certain, like, this is bullshit. This game is clearly bullshit. The number of times that it makes us die, and the ways that it makes us feel like we can screw ourselves over by saving the game in the wrong spot or not saving when we're supposed to, like, that's ridiculous. And as a player, I don't want that experience.
Right.
Give me a more streamlined experience.
That's the thing. I don't know, man. I think it's an aesthetic choice. It's the difference between the harsh angle line and the smoothed out, blur filter. Do you want a comfortable experience or do you want a strict experience, even if it's not always fair?
Okay, here's something that's like a little different that I think is I've been thinking about a lot lately, which is if you control an experience really hard. Because we were having the same problem when I was like trying to fix the economy system in Atlas, which is multiplayer competitive RTS. How do you prevent a player from just making so many bad decisions in the first minute that he's screwed for the remainder of the 14 minutes that he endures his crappy life in the game? And,
like Settlers of Catan.
Yes, like if you put your settlement like at a point on the ocean, the game's like, do it, and then you're fuck. You only get to do something bad on a 3. That's it. You get one win on a 3, and no other resources happen on any other numbers because you put 2 houses on the ocean. Because come on, 3, But so like when you try to like bring up the low end, I feel like a lot of times you pull down the high end. Where when you have games that are like really uncontrolled and open, something like EVE Online, that you have mostly boring with these huge spikes of awesome. And I kind of get that with King's Quest 6, where I'm like, what do we do? Come on, does this work with that? But then when I hear that, I get like this like, oh.
Wow, wait, what?
I get like
clearly, I know exactly what you're
saying. But I don't.
Like I get really excited when I hear that little like when it turns out that you use the right item on the right thing, and then a thing happens.
Yeah, because it's super rare. It's like having a parent who only gives you the very barest of positive feedback once every 5 years.
Yeah, I mean, is that it? Is it like
and kills you sometimes?
Is it because it's so boring and bad in a majority of circumstance that when anything notable happens, it feels so good? Or is it just that like when you try to control it that you remove those high moments or something like that? Because that's an interesting little kind of way to put it, the ups and downs.
Yeah.
Because like when you do some of those brawling games where most of the enemies are just fodder for you to like punch and kick.
Yeah.
That period of the game is usually comfortable, but it's not like thrilling, you know. And then you get to a boss battle where it's like, oh, I could die, and it's like, all right, well, this is more cinematic, but
so I'm playing through Dragon Age Origins right now, in anticipation of the third one coming out, and it's a lot of grind punctuated by these like really exciting moments. And there's a part of me that loves the game, and there's a part of me that is just like, this is such unbelievable bullshit that I have to spend hours and hours wandering through tunnels fighting these enemies that I can totally kill. I just walk over them. Like, what the hell? And like, there's a part of me that feels the same way about sort of how arbitrary that game is in its gating. Like, it's I don't know. It's a very different gating. It's not like puzzles. It's not this is something that you need to figure out or that you need to know. It's just this is something that you need to do, and you need to do it 100 times. In the same way that, you know, a Final Fantasy game does that. And it creates a pattern. It creates a rhythm to the game that is nice when you sort of experience the whole thing.
Yeah.
But there are moments that feel just interminable. You know, there are moments where you're frustrated because you can't figure out the puzzle, or because you're just wandering through tunnels fighting guys over and over again.
Now, is that different from grinding in like a JRPG, like a good old-fashioned?
Well,
I
think that with grinds, there's a sort of implication. There's a clarity where you're like, okay, well, I walked up and I was level 10 and I got just destroyed by that boss. So let me set it a random goal, 15. It's a clear, even though it's random, it's a clear goal where I'm like, all right, 15. So I get 15, I play the boss, and I almost beat him. And I'm like, all right, I don't even need to get to level 20. I'll do 17. And then you do that and you beat him, and you're like, yeah, and I kind of like when there's a little barrier to overcome. I think what frustrates me about King's Quest right now is that I just have no clue. But at the same time, that sense of wonder and hype that I get from a solution is much higher than what it would be in that, some of that hashtag hype in caps in size 32 font Arial is that when I actually get a thing in this game, it's way better than when I just think, oh, I need to be level 15. No, never mind. It's more like 17 or 18. I had that feeling a lot in Shadow of the Colossus, where I was like, wait, can I climb on that side?
Oh, interesting.
Oh, and I'm climbing and I'm like, no fucking way! No fucking way! And then he just throws me off and kills me, and I'm like, no! Damn it! And then I gotta try again. I'm like very interested in that, like, if you have really low lows, is that what permits you to have the really high highs? Or is it just that any game, no matter how it's designed, can have those really high highs?
I think it's about the rhythm. So sorry to interrupt you, Bill, but I think it's about the rhythm. I think you're absolutely right. Like, it's all about contrast. Like, you have to have variation. If the game is just flat, like, that's no fun. But you gotta time it right. Like, you gotta have that low sort of just enough in just the right place to spring up to a high. You don't want it to be like big long lows.
It almost sounds like level design for platformers. But okay, I have a question. Or I have an observation question. A game like this, because there's been a resurgence of like modern adventure games, where there's gating puzzles.
Yeah.
So one way you can mitigate gating puzzles is to have parallel puzzles where you can sort of progress, you know, in a chain, or like you can pick one and progress. But I'm also wondering if a game like this would benefit from having a little bit of, you know how like Mario has coins, like it gives you something to do that's not a gating puzzle. So maybe if it used, if it just had some like, say hidden object stuff,
like Professor Layton coins.
I never played Professor Layton. I have it on DS. I haven't played it yet.
Oh, so it's very adventure gamey, and you're solving these puzzles to sort of like get through areas. But on each screen, you can just sort of click around the screen and find these hidden coins that like pop up, and It's something that kind of keeps you occupied as you're trying to figure out what to do next, where to go. And then they're hint coins. So the more of them you collect, the more like you can get hints on the gating puzzles.
Yeah, that's good.
Which is like there's a nice feedback thing
Wow,
that happens.
that's great.
That is
Yeah.
good.
Well, you know, I'll just say that we've decided that that's what King's Quest 6 needs. and
I
all
know, what
Adventure
the hell,
Games
let's do it.
Boom.
Points.
And remember, we make more stunningly broad conclusions closer we are to needing to end a show. So we've gone over by about 15 minutes. So without any further ado, I am Sean Plott.
My name is Bill Grainer.
And I'm Sean Bouchard.
Thank you for watching this episode of Mostly Walking. We have conquered the arbitrarily constructed mythos of an island that I suppose is Greece or something, but also has a berry bush that kills you. But who cares? We're done with Copyright Mountain, and next week we will advance further into the twisting randomness and arbitrary gating that is King's Quest 6. Hope to see you then, Monday, 7 p.m. Pacific. Oh, it's going to be grand. I think this music is just glorious.